Madam Toastmaster, I shall try to explain this as perspicaciously as possible.
Very nice.
Ken Kasterko is working from the Competent Communicator book, project number 3, Get to the Point. His objectives today are to select a speech topic and determine its general and specific purposes, to organize the speech that supports those purposes, to ensure that it has a beginning, body, and conclusion, and to project sincerity and conviction in supporting his points. His time is 5 to 7 minutes. Madam Toastmaster.
And will you please welcome Ken Kasterko for speech number 1.
One of my lifelong goals is to help people get to from where they are to where they want to go in life. One of the ways that I have found to be able to do that is through tools. And tools are as important to a carpenter to build a house as they are for us to get to where we want to go in life. Communication is one of those things in life that is huge. If you don't know how to communicate, a lot of the times you will find yourself wondering why no one's paying attention to you and why no one understands what you're saying. It's very important. One of the tools that I have found is called the Johari window. The Johari window was invented by psychologists Joseph Lund and Harry Ingham in 1955. And thus the name Joe and Harry Johari window. It has been used to help people in group and interpersonal relationships and group dynamics for years. And one of the things that I really love about the Johari window is it's exemplified here at Toastmasters. It's exemplified here at Toastmasters like no other. In any group setting, the Johari window you could find in Toastmasters. It's really, really neat. It also can help you move towards your goals, to where your organization wants to go. And also, it can help you in your family, in your personal life. And I'm going to give you the basics of what the Johari window is all about. If you pick up your handout that I handed out to you, the Johari window is a 4-pane window. And at the upper left-hand corner here is the open or free area. The open area is the area that I know about me and you know about me. These could be behaviors such as communication behaviors or my personality or how I do things, how I talk. You know about me. You may know that I have a family. I know that you have a family. Everybody knows. It's an open area. And we're the most comfortable and productive when we're in that area. We are able to be free. We don't have any hidden agendas in that area. And everybody seems to have a comfortability. So when you walk into a room and everybody knows each other, you can flow very easily. Communication is easy when you know about me and I know about me. Your self-image at that time could be high during the open area. The second area of the Johari window is the blind area. And the blind area is things that I don't know about me, but you see. And these things can be very prohibitive to our growth. And one of the ways that we get through the blind area is by asking questions. Up here you see it says ask. Asking questions about ourselves to other people. One of the great things about Toastmasters is when I come in the door at Toastmasters and I'm brand new here, the box in that blind area is extremely small. You don't know me, I don't know you, and you don't know anything about me until I get up and speak. And what's really cool about Toastmasters is I get up here and speak, you get to know about me, and you get to see the things I don't see when I'm speaking. Am I fidgeting? Am I saying ah? That doesn't count, by the way. If I'm doing things in a speech that I don't see, you see it. And it helps me overcome those things, get to know them, and so I'm not distracting as I'm trying to communicate with you. It also can help in an organizational situation too, where if I'm in the blind area, I don't know what I'm doing, but you see what I'm doing. If I'm asking for feedback, which is the only way you can get through most of the time the blind area, is by having somebody give you feedback. Because unsolicited feedback can be negative, actually making that box bigger, turning away. The third area is the hidden area. That's something that I know about myself, but I'm not going to let you guys know anything about it. That could be a hidden agenda. That could be secrets. These are killers in organizations. If you want to move ahead and be all that you can be, you have to have some vulnerability. Now, unnecessary things, personal things, are not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about behaviors and attitudes and aptitudes that I have that you need to know about. Or if I'm in a secretive situation, I have to let people know what's going on in the organization, to know what's going on with my family. It's the same way. If I have hidden areas and my spouse does not know those areas, it can hamper my growth, and it can hamper her growth. And so I think one of the most incredible examples is Toastmasters again, in finding these areas. You know, one of the things, Gerald gave an incredible icebreaker speech. It was incredible. One of the things he did in the icebreaker speech, though, is he led us into an emotional side of him that, quite frankly, if I saw him on the street today, I'd probably go up and give him a hug. He led us into that hidden area that most people don't let people into. Toastmasters brought that out. I really think Toastmasters is just an incredible example of the Johari window. The fourth area is the unknown area. It's what I don't know about me and you don't know about me. This area right here sometimes can be the hardest. If maybe you're having a real hard time in your life getting to know and do certain things. Maybe you stay at home a lot. Maybe you're sedentary. You're not out and about. You don't go do things. Then you don't know what you don't know, and people don't know. And a really good example of that is in my church. I was a guy who was just church one day, and they were wanting somebody was going to sing and give they were going to do a solo, and they needed some beat on the drum. And nobody knew I knew how to play the drums. I didn't know I knew how to play the drums, but I sat down and I was able to play the drums. And in a matter of days, I was on the worship team. I'd never played a stitch. I could keep time. I could do all the things on the drums. They didn't know I could play the drums. I didn't know I could play the drums. And what it did is it grew into a spot where I was a blessing to them because they needed a drummer. They had no drummer. And it blessed me because I didn't know I had the capability of drumming. So it was a really neat thing. But as you see, the Johari window, in essence, what you're supposed to do is take this open and free area, and you're supposed to grow it into the other areas. Having more open area creates synergy in groups. It creates team cohesiveness. It creates family ties that are strong. And really, for your personal goals and whatever you're trying to do in life, it's much easier to communicate. And we're all about communicating when we want to move forward in our life. This is the Johari window, and I know it can help you. It's helped me tremendously, and Toastmasters has been an incredible force in doing that for me. Thank you very much, and have a great day.